Hi everybody, it's Skit Central here, and welcome to the Skit Central 100 subscriber special! Hooray! Firstly, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has currently subscribed, as we have managed to hit 100 subscribers just late last month. I'm very thankful that I have great fans. And I'm shocked because at the beginning of the year, I had 46. But then in a short amount of months, I grew to 100. So, a big massive thank you to everyone who subscribed. So, to celebrate 100 subscribers on YouTube, I am going to be doing something that is the most requested video idea from fan interactions. And that is a day in the life of me, Skit Central. So, in this video, which I hope is 20 minutes or longer, I'll be showing you what I personally do during the day. And in the middle of the day, we're gonna have a dance break. Let's get it going. But, before we begin the day in the life, sorry about that, I would like to give a few shoutouts to some of my fans. So, I would like to give a shoutout to Theodore, Daniel Cochrane, and Perry King for your continuous support to subscribing to the Skit Central channel. And if you guys want to check them out, I'll put their subscribers link down below. But without further ado, let's get into the day in the life of Skit Central. Come on, let's go. Oh, hello guys. So, I usually wake up, it depends on the day. So for weekdays, I get up at around 6:30 a.m. for school. However, on weekends, I get up at around 7:30 p.m. I get up, grab my phone, and check all the notifications I received during the night. And then, after going on my phone for a little bit, I might go on my iPad, or I might go on the laptop, and just basically do stuff I want to do. And I'll probably do that for about an hour, or maybe 2. After that, it's time to move for breakfast, so let's go and get some. So, for breakfast, I do have a lot of things. However, the main breakfast I do is I would grab 4 Wheat Bixes and crush them up in a bag. Then, I would put them in another bag and I'll add oats, a bit of cinnamon, and some sugar, and I shake it all up. I shake it, and I shake it, and I shake it. Then I pour into a bowl and serve with a glass of milk. And then I eat. And after that, I go and brush my teeth. So let's keep it moving. Let's go. So, it depends on the day. So, for example, at around 9 a.m. once I finish my breakfast, I go in, brush my teeth. But first, I wash out my mouth. But I'm not going to show you guys. It's disgusting. Then I grab my toothbrush, apply toothpaste, and start brushing. I brush around. This is the motion, and I'll show you. I think I brush around, and done. Rinse, spit, and move on. And now, it's time for me to change. So, I open my closet and pick out a new t-shirt. Alright, so usually on about weekends, I'll just get into some light, I usually just wear lazy clothes. So today I have a white t-shirt and these Nike shorts. So now it is around 9:30 a.m. So once I get dressed, I go back to my room and then I basically do something else. So let's go have a look, see what I do. So now it's around 10:30 a.m. and this is where I basically just chill out and watch YouTube videos. So I might watch YouTube videos on my phone. When my phone dies, I watch them on my iPad. And when my iPad dies, I watch them on my laptop. And this is a MacBook Air, an old model, not the newer 13 and 15-inch ones. And this basically usually lasts for about most of my day, probably about 2 to 3 hours. However, during that time, I begin to work on another project. So, if it's the weekend or I gotta catch up on a video, at around 11:30 a.m. or 12:30 a.m. or p.m., I work on a new Skit Junior or Skit script. So what I do is, I use my laptop and open up Google Docs, and I'll show you, or you can see on the other screen, I start working on the script. Now, I usually come with my own ideas, or basically stuff I focused on, and I type it all down. For Skit Juniors, I usually write around 6 to 8 pages, so I can get the best out of the video. But for main skits, I aim for about 9 to 12 pages. And it's very hard because I got so much dialogue that I have to focus on. And I basically work on the script for about 2 to 3 hours, but during that time, I have lunch. So let's see what I make. I'll show you what I make for lunch. So at around 12:30 or 1 o'clock, I have my lunch break. And when I'm eating my lunch, I work on the skit on my laptop. So usually for lunch, I kind of have a bit of some stuff. I might have some chips with some guacamole and refried beans, or I might have a sandwich. So for today, I'm having this pepperoni and cheese sandwich. I take some pepperoni slices and I put them on the toast, and I cut some Parmesan cheese, put them on toast, and enjoy it with a glass of Pepsi. And I usually eat lunch for about 20 to 30 minutes, and around 1:30 p.m. I go back to my room and continue working or chilling. So let's go check it out. So now it's around 1:30 p.m. and I usually continue working on the script. However, I want to do things a little bit fun this time. So we're gonna have a little bit of a dance break and a dance party, because I'm gonna be showing you the moves from some of my YouTube shorts that made me big. But first, let me do something real quick. Let's party!
Number 15. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that. If also full of bacon, Whopper, any Whopper. I'm the biggest.
Man, that was fun. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that dancing sequence. You guys are loyal, and these are the reasons why I aimed the 100 subscribers along my videos. So, when I don't usually dance, I continue work on my script. Now, this process goes on for about another hour or two, but at around 3:30, I take a half an hour break and focus on the next bit. So, at around 4 p.m, I do my homework, if I got any. But we're not doing any homework today, because this is a day in the life, and I don't usually get enough homework. So if I don't have homework, I take another half an hour break, and then if I have some more work, I do that around 5. But since we're not doing any work today, let's skip forward to 5 p.m. where this is the fun part. So now, at around 5 p.m, we get to the good part, making the video. But first, let me switch laptops. So, at around 5 p.m, I now film, and it takes a few breaks in between. So, this usually lasts from around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Then when it's 6 p.m. or later, it's time for the last course, dinner. Let's go. So now, around this time, it's time for dinner. And we usually have like a different range of foods. We all kind of plan our foods. But today, we are having some good old KFC. I got some chicken, a few bread rolls, some chips, more Pepsi, and that's pretty much it. So, and then I kind of watch my phone while eating, because I do that. I want to get entertained. And depending on how my stomach can last about the food, I would say this usually takes another half an hour. So now it's around 7 p.m. Just finished eating. So now we move on to another hygienic part. So let me show you. And I'm going to keep doing this, because we keep doing day in life. So at around 7 p.m, it is time for me to have my shower. So I go in there and I shower. But I'm still not going to show you guys because of privacy reasons. I don't want you guys seeing me shower. That's crazy. So after I've done that shower, I take about 10-15 minutes. I then go back to my room. So now it's about 7:15 p.m, I believe, or longer if I take another break. And if I still have some filming, I do that before I shower. But if I complete filming, I have to shower. And then I move on to mostly, I believe it's the dreadful part of making a video, but I enjoy making these videos. And that is the editing. So here's how I do this. So after I take the videos on my phone, I use AirDrop to airdrop them to my iPad. Then I open up iMovie and import the files and start editing. I mostly edit on the very first iPad Pro. It's a 9.7 inch model. I've had this iPad for about 7 years now. But in the next few days, or basically at the beginning of July, I'll be editing on the iPad Air 5. So stay tuned for that. And well, that's pretty much it. So what happens is I edit for the longest time. It's depending on the videos. It might take me an hour, it might take me 2. And in between that, I do one more hygienic thing. And it's the most important because are these. I'll show you. So at about 8:30, I now brush my teeth, of course. Get the back parts, keep brushing, go rinse the mouth in case of any food. and then I brush. I still brush for 2 minutes. Then when it's done, I rinse, spit, and go back into my room to finish the editing. And we have 2 more things left to cover. Alright, so when I come back after brushing, it'll probably be around 8:40 p.m. And for the remainder of the time, I continue editing. Now on weekdays, I edit until 9:25. But for weekends, it gets a little bit extreme. Because I edit till 11:25 p.m. Now I know you guys thinking, Skit Central, 11:25? That's way too late. And I'm like, bro, it's the weekend. I go to bed at like 9:30 on Sundays. And Mondays and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, Friday or Thursday. And I continue editing. If I get the video done, I airdrop it to my phone, then upload it. But very soon, I'm going to save the video and upload it on my iPad. So it'll have plenty of space. Oh, and I also use headphones to edit. And I use my 3rd generation AirPods. I make the thumbnail on Canva, save it to the computer, or I'm lazy, I might do it another time. And then I upload the video. And then, for the remainder of the time, I just chillax, wait for it to get uploaded, and delete all of the files since I won't need them anymore. But I won't delete the video when I get my new iPad though. And then, at around 11:25, I get ready for bed. So, let me just... Oh, and let me set the mood for a little bit. Alright, so when I come back after brushing, it'll probably be around 8:40 p.m. And for the remainder of the time, I continue editing. Now on weekdays, I edit until 9:25. But for weekends, it gets a little bit extreme. Because I edit till 11:25 p.m. Now I know you guys thinking, Skit Central, 11:25? That's way too late. And I'm like, bro, it's the weekend. I go to bed at like 9:30 on Sundays. And Mondays and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, Friday or Thursday. And I continue editing. If I get the video done, I airdrop it to my phone, then upload it. But very soon, I'm going to save the video and upload it on my iPad. So it'll have plenty of space. Oh, and I also use headphones to edit. And I use my 3rd generation AirPods. I make the thumbnail on Canva, save it to the computer, or I'm lazy, I might do it another time. And then I upload the video. And then, for the remainder of the time, I just chillax, wait for it to get uploaded, and delete all of the files since I won't need them anymore. But I won't delete the video when I get my new iPad though. And then, at around 11:25, I get ready for bed. So, let me just... Oh, and let me set the mood for a little bit. So then, at around 9:30, depending on Sundays and to Thursdays, and 11:30 on Fridays and Saturday, I then relax. And I use sleep tracking from my Apple Watch. And then I just lay back and go into sleep mode. And that's the day in the life of me. Good night. And that is the day in the life of me, Skit Central. And that's the end of the video. So, once again, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I'm amazed that I made it to 100 subscribers because at the beginning of the year I had 46, then I rose in April, and now here we are, 100 subscribers. So, thank you guys for watching, and thanks for all the requests. I may had a little bit of a stress panic about that, but if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment down below what's your favorite part, and consider subscribing. And that's all I have to say. Stay happy, and we'll see you in the next video. And thanks for all the views on the shorts. I really appreciate them. One more thing before I go. Might increase a bit more. See ya!